Our next story is from Japan. A massive sinkhole appeared in Saitama City, about 30 kilometers north of the capital, Tokyo. The sinkhole is about 10 meters wide and 10 meters deep. It formed suddenly on Tuesday morning, and as soon as it appeared, a truck fell into it. It was swallowed whole. The truck driver is a 74-year-old man. He was trapped in the sinkhole. Japanese authorities have been trying to rescue him for over 36 hours, but their attempts were hampered because a second sinkhole emerged last night. About 200 households have been evacuated and the situation remains tense. Our next report has the details.
This sinkhole has appeared in Japan's Saitama city, right in the middle of a busy road intersection. The hole is about 10 meters wide and 10 meters deep. It has been growing since it formed. The sinkhole appeared on Tuesday morning. Looking inside, we can see a leaking pipe, filling the hole with water, and that's just one of the problems. The cause of the sinkhole is believed to be a second pipe, a sewage pipe located more than 10 meters beneath the intersection. Reports say that this pipe corroded and then burst. The resultant leak caused soil and sand around the pipe to flow away. It led to a hollow forming beneath the road surface, weakening the road above and causing it to collapse when a heavy vehicle approached. Just when the ground collapsed, a truck fell inside. The driver was alive and conscious when the accident took place. Rescue workers could speak to him till about 1 p.m. on Tuesday, 3 hours after the accident occurred. But he told them that sand and debris were filling the truck. It had buried the driver's seat. But soon after, he stopped responding. Japanese rescue workers were trying to drain the hole. They were pumping out the water so that they could send in a rescue crew. Eventually, they decided to lower a crane to pick the truck up. That's when disaster struck again. Look at the electric pole and signboard just as the truck was being lifted. The ground beneath them gave way, causing them to collapse. The rescue work seems to have put additional stress on the ground, causing a second sinkhole to appear. The rescue crew pulled the truck out of the first sinkhole, then they dumped it and moved back. It was still lying on its side today, near the now 2 sinkholes. You'll notice that the truck bed and all 4 wheels are there, but the driver's compartment is not. The rescue workers could not find the driver. The second sinkhole seems to have caused additional complications. There is a gas pipeline running beneath the road. Japanese authorities fear a gas leak. They asked about 200 households located near the sinkhole to evacuate. The Saitama city government also issued an advisory. They asked about 1.2 million people across the city to refrain from using sewage systems to avoid exacerbating the situation. Once the rescue operation ends, hopefully in a success, that is when Japan will start fixing the damage. The nation is no stranger to sinkholes. One emerged in Hiroshima last September, causing a number of nearby buildings to lean towards the depression. It was caused by an underground water pipe burst. And then there was the giant sinkhole in Fukuoka in 2016. That was reportedly caused by construction work. Japan managed to fill it up and reopen the road within a week. There was a slight hiccup afterwards. The newly repaired road sank a bit, but that didn't take long to fix. So Japan knows how to handle these sinkholes whenever they appear. But their regular emergence is a cause for worry nonetheless. With widespread urbanization, there's always a trade-off between development and safety, even in a place as meticulous as Japan.
Rescuers near Tokyo are in a race against time to save a man trapped in a truck in a sinkhole for more than 3 days. Earlier, I spoke with NHK World's Miyamoto Rikuya in Yashio City, Saitama Prefecture, who was near the accident site.
It's cold in the shadows. The area is a mix of factories and houses, and worried local residents have come to watch rescue efforts. One woman I spoke to said the intersection where the sinkhole opened was relatively busy. The sound of heavy machinery and news helicopters echoes through the air. Earlier, I spoke with some residents.
I have lived here for more than 40 years, but this is the first time this kind of thing has happened. It's scary.
I am here. It's about 200 meters away from the sinkhole. A road in Yashio City suddenly caved in on Tuesday. Another sinkhole then appeared nearby. The two later merged and expanded into a depression about 20 meters in diameter. The man in the truck, who is 74, remains unaccounted for.
So, Rikuya, it's been over 3 days. So, what's hindering rescue efforts?
Firefighters are working hard to find him, but the department officials said that sinkhole has grown bigger and deeper. Another element is sewage. Take a look at this graphic. Prefectural officials believe the first cave-in was caused by a ruptured sewage pipe, roughly 10 meters underground. Collapses continue within the depression. On Thursday, firefighters started building a ramp for heavy machinery to clear away the soil, which is mixed with structural debris and other rubble. Working day and night, they expect to complete about 4 by 30 meter ramp within a few days.
Now, this kind of problem could happen anywhere. Rikuya, what are some preventive measures?
A geotechnical engineering expert says the recent cave-in it was bigger than usual for underground cavities caused by leaking sewage pipes.
これからはこういうこともあり得るんだと。
It is important to keep in mind that deep sinkholes could happen in other places as well, and we must start reconsidering countermeasures for these issues.
Kuwano said authorities need to take steps to recognize potential risks from things such as the deterioration of sewage pipes, geological features, and groundwater levels.
And Rikuya, are there any other measures that are being done at the moment?
The prefectural government is fixing the sewage pipe, but this will take time. So officials are pumping out sewage water and discharging it into a nearby river. It's being disinfected with chlorine before release. Officials are calling on nearby residents to minimize water use and reduce the volume of sewage water. An elder care home over 20 kilometers away from the sinkhole has closed its bathing facilities for time being.
I was surprised. I didn't expect the effects to reach this far.
A local resident told me that she's making efforts when she takes a bath and prepares meals to use as little water as possible. The impact of the cave-in is spreading to a wider area and will affect daily life for some time.